The majestic giraffe. Nature's tallest land animal, giraffes are truly one of the most unique and awe-inspiring creatures on the planet. With their towering height, distinctive spotted coats, and graceful demeanor, they have become a symbol of the African savanna. Known for their incredible necks and long legs, giraffes are the tallest land animals, standing out in the animal kingdom for both their physical appearance and their intriguing lifestyle. In this video, we will explore a comprehensive look at giraffes, from their diet and feeding habits to their lifespan, physical characteristics, and much more. What do giraffes eat? Giraffes are herbivores, meaning they only consume plant matter. Their diet is largely made up of the leaves, fruits, and flowers of a wide variety of trees and shrubs. Giraffes are particularly fond of acacia trees, which are a staple in their diet. Acacia trees are abundant across Africa and are packed with nutrients that giraffes need to survive. Their long necks allow them to reach leaves that most other herbivores cannot access, giving them a significant advantage when it comes to foraging. Acacia trees. As mentioned, acacia trees are a favorite among giraffes, particularly the young, tender leaves and pods that are high in protein and nutrients. Giraffes use their prehensile tongues to carefully pluck leaves from the thorns of the tree. Their tongue is about 45 centimeters, 18 inches, long, making it the perfect tool for grasping and pulling leaves from branches. Other trees and shrubs. Giraffes will also eat leaves from other trees such as baobabs, marulas, and wild date palms. They are opportunistic feeders and will adjust their diet based on what is available in their habitat. Grass and shrubs. While giraffes are predominantly browser feeders, those who feed on leaves and twigs, they will occasionally feed on grasses, especially when the trees in their area are scarce or when they are feeding in an open plain. Their ability to browse high into the treetops allows giraffes to exploit food sources that are out of reach for many other herbivores, giving them a unique niche in the ecosystem. How much food do giraffes consume? Giraffes require a substantial amount of food to fuel their large bodies, and their feeding habits reflect their need for large quantities of vegetation each day. An adult giraffe typically consumes between 34 to 75 kilograms, 75 to 165 pounds, of food daily, though the exact amount can vary based on the availability of food, the season, and the size of the giraffe. Giraffes are selective feeders, choosing the most nutritious parts of plants. They generally prefer young, tender leaves and shoots, which are packed with nutrients and easier to digest. However, their diet can also include fruit, flowers, and even tree bark. The giraffe's long tongue is particularly suited for reaching the high branches of trees and pulling leaves from thorny plants, such as acacias, with minimal injury to the animal. While giraffes typically graze throughout the day, they do not eat continuously. They spend around 16 to 20 hours per day feeding, but with breaks to rest and ruminate. Giraffes are also known to spend a lot of time foraging in the early morning or late afternoon when temperatures are cooler. Their eating patterns are not only shaped by the availability of food but also by the temperature, as giraffes are sensitive to excessive heat and may take breaks during the hottest part of the day. Lifespan of a giraffe. The lifespan of a giraffe in the wild is typically between 20 to 25 years. However, giraffes in captivity have been known to live longer, often reaching up to 28 years, thanks to better medical care, regular feeding, and the absence of natural predators. Several factors influence the lifespan of a giraffe. In the wild, giraffes face constant threats from predators such as lions, hyenas, and crocodiles. Calves are especially vulnerable, with the survival rate being relatively low in the first year of life. Mortality rates can be high among young giraffes, with only about 50% of calves surviving to adulthood. Once they reach maturity, giraffes have fewer natural predators, although they must still contend with habitat loss, food scarcity, and the challenges of living in the wild. In captivity, giraffes face fewer threats from predators and are typically provided with a more consistent and controlled diet. However, their lifespan can still be influenced by factors like genetic health, stress, and living conditions. Giraffe physical characteristics. Weight, length, and height. Giraffes are the tallest land mammals, and their size is nothing short of impressive. Their height, combined with their long necks, makes them one of the most iconic animals in the animal kingdom. Height. Adult male giraffes can reach a height of 4.5 to 5.5 meters, 14.7 to 18 feet, while females are slightly shorter, standing at about 4 to 4.3 meters, 13 to 14 feet. This towering height is made possible by their long necks, which can measure up to 2.4 meters, 8 feet, in length. Giraffes have 7 vertebrae in their necks, just like humans, but each vertebra is incredibly long. Weight. Giraffes are heavy animals, with adult males weighing between 1,600 to 3,000 kilograms, 3,500 to 6,600 pounds, and adult females weighing slightly less, around 800 to 1,200 kilograms, 1,800 to 2,600 pounds. The size disparity between males and females is quite noticeable, with males often being much larger and more robust than females. Length. From head to tail, adult giraffes can measure 4.3 to 5.8 meters, 14 to 19 feet. Their long legs, which can measure 1.8 meters, 6 feet, from shoulder to foot, help them achieve their incredible height. Their legs are designed for efficiency in walking and running, as giraffes are capable of reaching speeds of up to 35 miles per hour, 56 kilometers per hour, in short bursts. Behavior and social structure of giraffes. Giraffes are social animals, but their social structure is quite different from that of many other herbivores. They tend to form loose, open herds that are often composed of several individuals. These herds do not have a strict hierarchy like some other species, and individuals can come and go as they please. Herds. Giraffe herds typically consist of 5 to 20 individuals, although the size of the group can vary based on the availability of food and water. The groups are often composed of females and their offspring, with males tending to be solitary or form small bachelor groups. Males will often roam alone, especially as they mature, though they will occasionally join herds temporarily. Communication. Giraffes are not particularly vocal animals, but they do communicate through body language and low-frequency sounds that are inaudible to humans. They may communicate with each other through vocalizations such as grunts, snorts, or moans, especially in situations where they feel threatened. They are also known to communicate via touch and visual signals. Their long necks and large, expressive eyes make them particularly sensitive to visual cues. Giraffe reproduction and calves. Giraffes have a relatively slow reproductive rate, which can impact their overall population growth. Female giraffes generally give birth every 2 to 3 years, with the gestation period lasting around 15 months. This long gestation period ensures that the calf is born fully developed and able to stand and walk shortly after birth. Calves. Giraffe calves are born after a standing birth, typically weighing 50 to 70 kilograms, 110 to 154 pounds. A newborn calf stands within 30 minutes and can begin walking and running within 10 hours to avoid predators. However, calves are vulnerable to predators during the first few months of life, and their survival rate depends on the protection they receive from their mothers and other members of the herd. Motherhood. A giraffe mother is very protective of her calf and will shield it from potential threats. She will nurse her calf for about 9 to 12 months, although the calf may begin grazing on leaves at around 3 months. After this period, the calf will be fully weaned and begin to rely on its own foraging abilities. Conservation of giraffes. While giraffes are not currently considered endangered, they face numerous threats to their survival. Habitat loss due to human encroachment, poaching for their hides and meat, and competition with livestock for resources are major concerns. In some regions, giraffe populations are in decline, though conservation efforts are underway to protect them. Giraffes are protected in many national parks and wildlife reserves, and these areas serve as safe havens where they can live and breed without the constant threat of poaching or habitat destruction. Additionally, organizations focused on wildlife conservation are working to raise awareness and provide resources for giraffe protection. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.